I found a four-leaf clover. I found 3 of them, as a matter of fact. Today, I'll be your four-leaf clover guide for this episode of The Art of Doing. That's right, I found another four-leaf clover. The first one I found, I was out in a field about 20 years ago doing some dog training. I found this four-leaf clover, and I was out in a field. I had no place to keep it. I didn't know what to do with it, so I was amazed and I tossed it. And later on, I looked up to see if I was imagining things, four-leaf clovers. For years, I had thought they were a myth. There was no such thing as a four-leaf clover, but turns out there's an estimated between 1 in 5,000 or 1 in 10,000 clovers is a four-leaf clover. When you look at how small clovers are, there's tons of them out there. As a matter of fact, an American holds the record for most four-leaf clovers found in 1 hour with 166. How is that possible that you could find 166 four-leaf clovers an hour where I've found 3 in my whole life? I decided to look up how you go about finding a four-leaf clover and put it to the test. They say that you shouldn't look for a four-leaf clover because you're going to get overloaded with the hundreds of clovers that you're looking at, and that you should instead look for an irregularity in shape. Well, I tried this for years, and it never worked. And I was back to thinking it was a myth about the four-leaf clover. And then about 5 or 6 years ago, I was standing in a grassy area at work. I had my coworker was up on a boom lift, and I wasn't looking down, but I kind of glanced by, and I saw a four-leaf clover out of the corner of my eye, or I saw something irregular out of the corner of my eye. I looked down, and sure enough, it was a four-leaf clover. I picked it up, but my guy was in a boom lift, and I didn't want to do anything with it. I took a picture of it, and I tossed that four-leaf clover. Please, don't be upset at me. But yes, I've thrown away 2 four-leaf clovers. Well, I was in my backyard the other day, and I was pulling up some weeds around my fire pit, and I pulled up a batch of clovers, and I went to toss it, and right out of the corner of my eye, I noticed something irregular and pulled it back, and sure enough, another four-leaf clover. So that made 3 times that I wasn't looking for a four-leaf clover, but noticed something just odd in the corner of my eye. And this was the biggest four-leaf clover I've ever seen. I've only seen 3. Take a look at it. I ran inside and took some footage of this beautiful thing. Beautiful four-leaf clover, obviously unaltered and unedited. Because I was at my house, I took this four-leaf clover and I put it in an old baseball card sleeve to kind of preserve it and dry it out. And as you can see, as it dried out, hopefully you guys can see that. As it dried out, it got more obvious that it was a four-leaf clover. But I am ecstatic that I found one. So if you do want to find a four-leaf clover, I think A, you're insane, or B, look for those irregularities. Every time I look for them, I never find them, and every time I'm not looking for them, I do find them. But they do exist, and I don't know if it'll bring me good luck, but hopefully it'll bring me some likes, some views, and some subscribes. Thanks for being with me to practice kindness, practice compassion, and practice humility, and to practice the art of doing.